take care to set on up to Cook. Right under the hammer. Lucian Isaac Andrews, Avery Brents. Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes!
And Westdale, you're greatly appreciated.
Baker here for three. Knocks off pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. From beautiful Raider Gymnasium here for tonight's junior varsity volleyball matchup between the visiting Shenandoah Raiders and your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I am your play-by-play broadcaster. It's Brandon Morbilius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank you all for tuning in here for this Tuesday night, September the 13th of 2022. Some great volleyball action coming your way here this evening. And we're about to get it underway here within the next 5 minutes or so. But until then, we'll get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Dr. Care J. Wolf, DDSPC. Wapahani continuing their winning ways last week. Had 3 games in 3 nights. Played against Hagerstown last Tuesday night. Then on the road at Eastern Hancock last Wednesday, and then back at home taking on Muncie Burris last Thursday night. And so this junior varsity team, and I've been saying it, especially here of late, they've really started to come together and have really been playing some great volleyball. And you can kind of tell as a collective unit they really came together as a team. And so that's extremely important that they continue that each and every single day, whether it be in practice or in ball games, making sure that, you're building off of one another. You're making, you're helping each other be successful. And hopefully great results will then come of that. And we've seen a lot of great results here within this past couple weeks or so. And hopefully they can, like I said, keep that trend going here tonight. They're playing well. You just got to keep it moving in the right direction and making sure that, you defend your home floor. Shenandoah, as a volleyball program, they've always, been a pretty good team, not a great team, but they've usually had some pretty good teams out here at Shenandoah. So, it should be a interesting matchup here this evening. We have this JV game and varsity game coming up. So we hope you all stay tuned in throughout the evening here tonight. So, folks, again, we'll step aside for a quick break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Dr. Care J. Wolf, DDSPC. We'll be back here with tonight's rosters and the first serve here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. We'll take a look here at tonight's rosters for this evening's junior varsity matchup here between Shenandoah and Wapahani. Shenandoah looks like this. Number 3, Lydia Wagoneer. Number 5, Aubrey Kokina. Number 7, Kaylin Lynch. Number 8, Casey Hill. Number 10, Memory Idlewine. Number 12, Kimberly Farmer. Number 16, Addison Swink. Number 18, Elena Sherritts. Number 20, Tinley Lowe. Number 22, Rory McKnight. And number 27, Gabrielle Patrick. Warren Wagoneer is the head coach here for Shenandoah. Here for Wapahani, we've got Anne-Marie Gibson, number 1. Number 2 is Cammie Rivers. Number 3, Caroline Huntenzinger. Number 5, Callie Parker. Number 6, Chloe Sipes. Number 7, Adriana Harris. Number 8, Shayna Ray. Number 9, Megan Luce. Number 10, Bailey Carpenter. Number 11, Olivia Walters. And number 12, Tatum Dudley. Again, Amy Hardwick is the head coach here for Wapahani. So that's what things look like here for both sides, as Wapahani will have the first serve here this evening, and that will be Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. So tonight's game officially underway here at 6:03 p.m. here on this Tuesday, September the 13th of 2022. Again, greatly appreciate you all for tuning in and spending your Tuesday night here with us. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So 1-0 start here for Shenandoah. Huntenzinger with a set up to Rivers. That will be dug out by number 27, Patrick. Parker, loose, Harris. Nice dig right there, gets it over the net. That was number 22, McKnight. As that one is in there for the kill. The Raiders, well, of Wapahani that is, will tie it up here at 1. So Olivia Walters now in the game for Wapahani. We have number 5, Callie Parker, back to serve. And a mishap right there ends up being an ace for Parker. So a quick 2-1 lead. Parker there with another nice serve. That one will be in there. Casey Hill with the kill. Ties things up at 2. And now back to serve will be number 3, Lydia Wagoneer. So service here. Point goes back here to Wapahani, a 3-2 lead here. Huntenzinger and Carpenter now in for Wapahani. And now that one will be served out of bounds. So a couple of service errors, and again we're tied here at 3. It's going to be number 12, Kimberly Farmer, back to serve. Carpenter here on the attack, dug out by number 3, Wagoneer. So a 4-hit call. Point goes there to Wapahani. We've got Cammie Rivers now back to serve. And that one will also be served out of bounds. So these last 3 or 4 points here have been a little ugly here on both sides. Gibson gets over there to it to receive it. Set to the left side. Gibson on the attack, dug out. A little lollipop over the net. Walters barely gets anything on it. We're going to have a net violation here on Shenandoah. So back and forth we go. And another service error here by Wapahani. Walters that time puts a little too much muscle behind that one. And so we'll have number 27, Gabrielle Patrick, back to serve for Shenandoah. So substitution here, we'll have Megan Luce and Tatum Dudley returning to the floor for Wapahani. So kept it in play that time around. And about took out the up referee and Mary Goth over there. Getting her into the game tonight. Of course, I'm sure that she would probably rather just stay as a referee and not get involved any other way. 8-5, another ace here for Luce. Set to the left side right there. Nice job there by Wagner to get it across. Dug out that time. There's Parker to Luce. Now to Harris, right smack dab in the middle. 9-5 Wapahani. Left side there to Gibson. And again, keying in on that back corner now as we'll have a timeout here from Shenandoah. It's Wapahani 10, Shenandoah 5 here in set number 1 of the evening. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more right after this message. That one's going to land out of bounds there off the hand of Wagner. So 11-5 as we'll have a substitution here for Shenandoah. That's going to be number 7, Kaylin Lynch. We'll see her first action here of the evening. And Megan Luce still back behind the service line. So get it over. Parker, Luce on to the left side. Gibson as Lynch will dig that one out. And Shenandoah will not get it over. That's going to be 4 hits, essentially. So Wapahani just keeps building on this lead now, which, you was hoping, you're going to be able to start to put a little distance in between you and your opponent, especially the way the first part of the game went very back and forth. Neither team got much more than a point ahead. And there's another ace from Megan Luce. Just continuing to deal out here as Shenandoah continues to have some passing issues to fix. And there's another ace. Ray right there to dig it out, set up to Tatum Dudley, and that will head straight into the net. So 15-6 now. We'll have another substitution here for Shenandoah. Ray right there to receive that one loose. We'll set it on to Gibson one more time, and she's just a touch into the net. So make this now 15-7. And we have number 16, Addison Swink, back to serve. Loose with a setup. Gibson there from the back row. That's going to be dug out by Swink. Set there to Wagner. And again, this time mishandled by Swink. Gibson with the kill. 16-7. Wapahani. In will come Cammie Rivers for Wapahani. And a service error from Gibson. So that's got to be close to 5 of their points tonight for Shenandoah have come off of service errors. What a killer. So Rory McKnight now back to serve. Handled by Rivers. Back set there, Tatum Dudley as Swink will dig it out, and Shenandoah will get it over the net. It's not exactly how you draw it up, but it still gets the job done. That's all that matters. Set up by Farmer, tipped across. And Wapahani will get it back over once again. McKnight setting it up there. That was number 12, Kimberly Farmer on the attack. Now to Dudley. Oh, beautiful positioning right there on the shot. And center right on home here with a 17-9 lead. Olivia Walters will return to the floor. We'll have Callie Parker now back to serve. And there's an ace from Parker. That's really the one of the funniest parts of this first set anyway. We've had a lot of aces, but unfortunately we've had a lot of service errors as well. And there's another ace. And we'll have another timeout here from Shenandoah. It's Wapahani 19, Shenandoah 9 here in set number 1. From beautiful Raider Gymnasium, we'll step aside, and we'll be back right after these messages from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at keeping the car clean. Good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, we apologize. We actually got back late from commercial break. Shenandoah just scored a point, making it now 19-10. And it's going to be Wagner back there to serve. Set up to Dudley here on the right side. Nice dig from Wagner. And they're going to get it over there. That was Patrick, Gabrielle Patrick. And Walters on the attack, dug out by Swink. And Dudley didn't quite get on top of that one. Solid contact, though. So 19-11. Parker to loose on Rivers. Swink will dig that one out. McKnight with a set up to Farmer. Dug by Marie Gibson. And there's Olivia Walters finding the back right corner. They're in no man's land. Making us a 20-11 lead. We'll have Bailey Carpenter returning to the floor for the Raiders, as well as Caroline Hunzinger. Hunzinger now back to serve. And there's another ace. Guess I probably should have kept track of aces this evening, because we've had a boatload of them. Parker right there to dig it. Hunzinger to Walters again, right inside the line. 22-11 Wapahani. So just 3 points to get for a nice 1-set-to-none lead. Set up close to the net and was met there by Carpenter. So Bailey with the rejection, better known as the block or the stuffing, making it now 23-11. And Shank backwards, another ace for Hunzinger, and a set point has arrived. 24-11 Wapahani. Again, this first set went back and forth through the first few points, and then it was all Wapahani from there. And they're saying a touch right there, another ace, and that's the best way to end it right there, folks. 25-11. Wapahani takes set number one here of the evening. Stay right here with us. We've got set number two coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here at our East Jackson Auto Sales game break, and Wapahani with a 25-11 first set victory here this evening over Shenandoah, as both teams again getting settled in and looking to get set number 2 started here in just a moment. Again, we'll have Shenandoah's number 22, Rory McKnight, back to serve to start us off. And so now we're going to go back over Wapahani's lineup real quick just to make sure everything is square. And looks like that's the case. Okay, so we're ready to get the action started here for set 2. Again, McKnight back to serve. Handled by Parker Huntsinger on the Rivers. That was dug by number 27. That is Gabrielle Patrick. Soft touch by Luce. McKnight there to Farmer rather, and that's into the net. 1-0 Wapahani. Went a little too soft on the touch right there. Landed that one into the net. Dudley back in here for Wapahani. Huntsinger will have a seat here. Megan Luce back to serve. So another kill. 2-0. Again, passing continuing to be an issue for Shenandoah, unfortunately for those young ladies. Loose set right there to the middle. There again to Olivia Walters. And another connection once again. Walters with another kill. Gives Wapahani now a 3-0 lead. And Megan Luce still back behind the service line. And the woes continue. Swing there to receive that one. So 4 hits called on Wapahani. Loose with a setup to Walters. And now a net violation on Shenandoah. So 5-1 in favor of Wapahani. We'll have Cammie Rivers now back to serve. Nice serve from Rivers, and it ends up being another ace. And I have a rotation violation here on Wapahani. So instead of it being 6-1, it's going to be 5-2 now. And now it looks like we're all out of sorts. I'm not sure if anybody knows where they're supposed to be, so we're going to have a lineup check. Okay. So it looks like we're squared away now. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Holy Moses. Okay. Well, I guess during all this pause in the action, we'll go ahead and recognize some of our sponsors here this evening. Might as well. So we'd like to send out a big thanks to Kinshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kinshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at www.kinshawproperties.com. and contact them at 765-356-1340. So greatly appreciate them for their sponsorship of us here on the WHS Network. And so now, looks like we're finally ready to play some volleyball again. I was probably a good 5-minute wait or close to it. Again, that's great job there by the referees, just not only catching it, but just trying to get everything squared away once again. Sometimes that's a little bit more difficult than what it seems to sort everything out. So, top of the line right there on the referees. And over the net, Parker there to dig it out. Luce will chase it down to Gibson. Swink digs it. There's Patrick again. Get me over. And here comes Gibson flying through the air. Didn't get all that one because it was quickly met at the net. But Harris with the connection kills it. And it's 7-2 Wapahani. So now we have Cammie Rivers back to serve. Hopefully this time it's the real deal and we're where we should be. Left side to Gibson and hit that one in the net. Now 7-3. And it looks like we'll have a substitution now. We'll have number 8, Shayna Ray, now in for the Raiders. That was Casey Hill back there to serve just a few moments ago there for Shenandoah. So a substitution. Number 10, Idlewine back in. And here for Wapahani, we have Huntenzinger and Carpenter. Huntenzinger back there to serve, and what a beauty it was. An ace for Caroline. We're going to have to start playing that song, Sweet Caroline, when she comes out here to serve. She has been dealing. Number 7, Kaylin Lynch returns to the floor for Shenandoah. 10-3 Wapahani in set number 2 here of the evening. Again, Wapahani took the first set 25-11. Looking for a sweep. Still got a little ways to go, though. And Harris on the attack. Dug out by Swink. And Passed right on top of the net. Well executed by Harris. And nobody's going to get to that one. Nice hustle from all avenues right there, but now 11-4. So we'll have number 7, Kaylin Lynch, back to serve. And that is right there. Unfortunately, not where we thought we were there on the court. Ball's in there for the ace. So now a 6-point lead. That one is right on the line as well. And I love the line judge action down there by Jim Cook. I'm going to call him out on that. I mean, he gets low and holds that that stance. I mean, that was a beautiful job. Hope he watches that later on. 11-7. Shenandoah's got something rolling right now. Soft serve right there. And now Wapahani with some passing issues. Ray there to receive a set to Harris. Put that one down. 12-8, Adriana Harris with the kill. In comes Olivia Walters. Left side attack, that was number 3, Wagner. Now Gibson, been unable to get that one over. So we'll have number 16, Addison Swink, back to serve. Maybe. Holy Moses. Got another potential rotation error again. I'm not sure if it's on Wapahani. It looks like it is. And so again, we have some more time. I'll go ahead and kill some airtime right here with some more sponsors. I'd like to send out a big thanks here to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owned by Todd Clark and his family-ran dealership. They've been going strong since 1977 and is known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles. They'll leave you driving home with a smile on your face. A nice vehicle you can rely on. Check them out on Facebook. Make sure to give them a contact at 765-284-3472. So again, that is East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. And so again, hopefully, we're in the right spot right now. We'll find out here in just a second. Ray there received it, and Hunzinger chased that one down. Carpenter there on the attack. That's a nice hit. Got to use this right here, set to Walters. Dug out that time by Idlewine. Gibson, Hunzinger, Walters, and again a little mistiming right there. So again, Shenandoah heading in the right direction right now. That's got to be, what, an 8-1 run, I believe. I think we was up 11-2 or they're close to it. I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised Wapahani hasn't taken time out yet, considering the run that they've been on. And a net violation here on Wapahani, so that's going to tie it at 12. Set up to Walters. Dugout right there. Got to use it right here and put this one down. Sedge a soft touch right there, but a block from Walters will get it done. So that will put Wapahani ahead here by 1. And we're going to have a timeout here from Wapahani. 13-12. Second set here from Raider Gymnasium. We'll be back with more right after this message from the IHSAA.
Moments we live for, we celebrate, we must protect. This is what the IHSAA Foundation does every day. By providing scholarships to student athletes, developing coaches and athletic directors, recruiting and retaining high school officials, and awarding grants to IHSAA member schools, we can protect the future of high school sports for the next generation of Hoosiers. Will you join us? We need your help on our team. Donate today at ihsaafoundation.org.
All right, folks, going to welcome back here from the timeout. 13-12, Wapahani here in set number 2 here of the evening. Again, Wapahani here with 1-0 lead this evening. And we want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank you for spending your Tuesday evening here with us. This is game 1 of 3 in 3 nights. And Wapahani will be back at it tomorrow night on the road again. They'll be traveling over to Madison Grant. Then Thursday night they'll be right back here at home taking on Randolph Southern as Olivia Walters laying the Samaka down right there to put point number 14 on the board here for Wapahani. Got Callie Parker back to serve. Tipped across. Parker gets to it. Right. Oh, goodness. That would have probably been a better idea if Huntsinger would have just tipped that over the net. That was the ball was set way too close right there off the pass, and that was just a mistake waiting to happen, and unfortunately it did happen. So we'll have Rory McKnight back to serve. Rivers bringing the thunder. So in comes Megan Luce and Tatum Dudley. Megan will now be back to serve, we think. And that should be 4 hits, and indeed it will be. So now Wapahani, again, they've started to kind of somewhat find their footing here a little bit the last 3 or 4 points. And after Shenandoah went on a nice lengthy run. It's got to keep up with the service pressure first and foremost. Because obviously it's been shown that Shenandoah has had a tough time passing this evening. Nice job right there by Hill. Set up to Walters. And a little brief mess up there by Lynch. And we're going to have a timeout now from Shenandoah. It's 18-13. Wapahani We'll step aside, and we'll be back with more again after this message from the IHSAA Commissioner.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. 18-13, Wapahani make that 19-13. And in comes Gabrielle Patrick, returning to the floor here for Shenandoah. 6-point Wapahani lead. Swink there receives that one, and again, the passing woes continue. And again, we've seen it from both sides, and it's been a struggle this evening. Wapahani, for the most part, has been pretty solid, but here in the second set, we did have definitely a brief moment in time where we couldn't seem to figure things much out. McKnight there with a set up the hill, and that one's going to head out of bounds. No touch by Wapahani. And now Wapahani is just 3 points away from getting the brooms out. And got a timeout again here by Shenandoah. And we'll go ahead and take another one right here with them. Again, we'll step aside, and again, this message brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, again, returning from the timeout, Megan Luce was back there to serve just a moment ago. Oh, boy. Whew. That got a little dicey. And that is right on the line. And Jason Buck down there couldn't see if it was in or out. He was blocked and then did the John Cena "you can't see me" type of deal. But again, he really couldn't do a whole lot about it because he had a couple of players there in the way, so he couldn't see where the ball landed. Now that was a clear cut out of bounds. Parker there with the dig. Luce will set it to the right side. Tatum Dudley gets it to fall in. So Dudley with a kill, and match point has now arrived here for Wapahani. Going on what has now been a 12-1 run. It was tied at 12. Right back to Walters and out of bounds. So we'll have number 3, Lydia Wagner, back to serve. Rivers, Luce, Walters, Dug out there by Hill. Sipes will get after it. Dudley chases it down, and Luce will get it back across. Nice job by all three that time around. Oh, that looked like she just threw that one across. Soft touch right there, right on top of the net. And Wapahani tried to keep it alive, but not much air underneath some of those passes. Sipes, Dudley, over to Luce right there. A little free ball action here for Shenandoah. Parker there to receive that one. Set right back to her. Oh, look at that. Well, libero, Callie Parker, ends it with the kill. 25-16 in the second set as the Raiders sweep, well, should I say Wapahani sweeps Shenandoah 25-11, 25-16. So again, folks, Wapahani continues their winning ways, and a great way to start off the week here at home against Shenandoah. With a victory here tonight, again, Wapahani will now travel on to Madison Grant tomorrow night. That'll be a JV start time of 6 o'clock. Again, the next home game will be on Thursday night against Randolph Southern at 6 p.m. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's junior varsity broadcast. Again, we'll have our varsity game coming up. Make sure to have a good evening of Lady Raider volleyball here on the WHS Network. So again, folks, we'll see you right back here in just a little bit. Until then, we'll see you here on the WHS Network.